Welcome back to the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This is Liberal Crime Squad. Shout out to Generic Goose and I'm going to take a stab at this one. Raya Devoy 7 for digging into the source code for me and letting me know that maybe liberals should earn more experience is a coded way of saying you failed your persuasion roll and you should get better at that. Or sling money around. Let's get cracking. Speaking of money, I think it's time for us to acquisition some funds. We've had fun beating up people and scouting out places, and AM radio and cable news station disappointed us, and that was good time, but we need to have some money matters in mind. Now, this is going to be a longer-term project. While I could embark upon it immediately, why don't we see about getting 2 full squads before I really get to work on that? With that in mind, we're going to go resolve some problems. Let's get started. The Halls of Ultimate Judgment. You know, our favorite place, where we engage in all kinds of tomfoolery and chicanery. And, you know, people just constantly interrupt us at every turn. They look at us suspiciously, because that is their birthright. And who would I be to try and deprive that from, you know, prohibit them from accessing it? That would be exceptionally rude. Howdy. How's it going? Lev Goodman works the room like in 12 Angry Men, and the jury concludes that tax evasion wasn't really wrong here. Hey, Lev ain't too bad at this whole charisma thing, and ain't too bad at this law thing, and ain't too bad at this persuasion thing. So, what do you know? We've made a positive impact, a meaningful difference upon the jury, and it's time for us to go. Bye. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna frowny face at the high security, but that's okay. I will not be deterred. We will find people everywhere. Where's your mother? Oh man. Poor Crystal here. Shot down. How dare you try to enter the courthouse? Beneath the age of 18, teenagers censored. And children are in this game too, like they're prohibited in this game where they can go. The Gentleman's Club would have a similar affectation, though the Gentleman's Club is far more exclusionary. But that's okay. We'll go through the side entrance again. We'll ignore this loot. And we'll convince the jury that slander wasn't really wrong here. And on our way out, we'll encounter a bunch of police officers that'll make it kinda aggravating for me to walk back into some loot, but nevertheless, we'll help ourselves. And now we won't have any other papers published about that fact, because we didn't commit vandalism. Let's keep it rolling, shall we? Thankfully, the protag is very capable at security by this point. Sodomy wasn't really wrong in this narrow circumstance. It was for the good of the city of Davenport, Iowa. We will undoubtedly turn back the clock. You know, I hadn't intended whenever I started this episode to be influencing juries. I kind of intended to get on with recruiting a few folks so that I could get on with fleshing out the 2 squads. But I'm not disappointed. Burglary wasn't really wrong here. I mean, we might as well make use out of our liberal judge. Why not, right? Along the way, continue to upgrade in stealth. How dare they tell Lev that he needs more experience? I'll fucking show you. Hell yeah. Let's keep doing it. Now, some of you have been amused by the shotgun blast I have taken to uploading these episodes. Of course, this harkens back to the olden days of how I uploaded. And also the olden days of YouTube, due to, well, video length limitations. And of course, if you have a limitation imposed upon your account, you're still, like, capped at 15 minutes. That was, it got upgraded once upon a time, many years back. Talking ancient history. Obstruction adjusted wasn't really wrong here. Of course, we don't have such constraints normally, as evidenced by the lengthy live broadcasts I've uploaded. But, you know, channeling those olden times. Understandably. Few of you have been fist shaking at me due to these transgressions I've taken towards your subscriptions box. Others have celebrated this turn of events. And others still have just found it humorous without having any further stake in the matter. The transition months, I wasn't paying attention to the month tracker. That's okay. Our primary expenditure, our only expenditure, was the safe house investment. Army fire insurance. Our heat is racking up. Well, it'll probably be fine. We haven't done anything too terrible. Just vandalized a little bit. Had some juice under our belts. Well, yeah. And I think we're going to spend the rest of the time finding some wonderful people with whom to have a conversation. But first... fuck it. Fuck it at first. It's irrelevant. Why don't we... I'm kind of stalling for time here. Well, I'm not stalling, I just... You know, I was looking to recruit different types of folks, and I don't want to spend time trying to recruit the few moderates we come across. Let's just, go influence some issues. I don't want to... I feel like the last run I did, back in 2018, involved pulling in some sweatshop workers. I think that happened. I think that's true. I want to say that's true. Man, conservatives panicking already. Oh well. It's a good thing we were capable of acting natural. That was the first guard we come across. There's another one. Just keep blending in. We totally fit in with everyone here. We don't stand out at all. Perfectly fine. Yes. Nope. Damn. Let's boogie. Howdy. Who's got the best bluff? We'll go ahead and use Lev here. We totally belong. Yep. Alright, bye everyone. Oh no! Our first car chase, everyone! Ah! Lev shouts debates from outside the fucking... Big fan of you, Lev. You're doing great. Our first car chase. Thankfully, we've worked driving up due to all these trips we've taken since the start of the game. And we were able to escape reasonably well. We did not have any armor or weapons, so if those shots had not hit the car doors, we had some problems there. But thankfully, well, I mean, how could we not be awesome? It's inconceivable how it could be anything else other than awesomeness. Let's celebrate. Let's break a neck. We're naked. Well, didn't want to get my robes dirty. You're damn right I engaged in murder and violence, and I would do it again. We got plenty of stuff to sell. Let's everyone take a break. We're going to take a break. We're all going to have a family outing together. The Bailey Pawn and Gun. We're going to sell that. Nah. I mean, I might need those guns. Just in case, you know. We got a bunch of clothes. We don't need those. We'll hold on to the fine cloth, I guess. Sell these microphones, these smartphones, these tablets. We'll hold on to the judge's corrupt evidence, too. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll always get more of that stuff, but the weapons, we might have to defend ourselves, or some dumb nonsense like that, who could say for sure. It's probably hoarding, but it's okay. And if we oscillate here to the location, we can invest this cash in some wise investments in case bad people come for us, like booby traps, and fortifying the compound for a siege, and security cameras everywhere, and some food, just in case we need to hold out. Great! So next time, everyone, we're broke again! Woo! Broke! Fuck yeah.